everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica and this is A Fields Full House. So today I'm excited to share with you our homeschool choices for the 2020-2021 school year. So if you guys are new here, hello and welcome. I am so excited to have you. I am a homeschool mom of 9 children, soon to be 10. I am almost due with our 10th baby. And this year we actually have, it'll be a total of 7 schoolers, all the way from VBK to our first year of high school. So in this video, I'm going to share with you our choices for everybody, just because it's a little bit easier for me to do it this way. And I apologize in advance, but I do not have all the stuff that I have ordered in yet. So whatever I don't have, I will just show y'all a picture of or show you some a completed book of the same curriculum, just so that y'all can get a visual. So actually a lot of stuff is changing this year for us, and I'm kind of excited and nervous about it, and I'm excited to share our journey along with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go kind of in order. First, I'm going to share our group subjects, the things that we will be doing together as a family, and then I will go with what we're doing with VPK, and then each grade level that I have, and then our last stop will be our first year of high school. Okay, so first and foremost, our group subjects this year for Bible, we are going to be continuing doing the Indescribable Devotional and our 24 Family Ways. I have shared about this before on my channel. We started this towards the end of our school year last year, both of these, so we will just be continuing with these. We have enjoyed them so far, and they are phenomenal. There's actually a lot of flip through videos on YouTube for both of these, so check those out if you're interested. I will link my favorite ones in the description box below. So again, that's Bible. And then one of our big things that are changing is we are doing our first unit study in Gathered Round. I'm super excited about this, and we're going to be starting with, sorry about the glare, North American birds. So I'm really hoping that this helps streamline some of our homeschool, and I love the idea of all of us sitting at the table together and learning about the same things. One of the hard things for me with our oldest going into high school is she was really going to be separate from our homeschool. Like, she's going to have a lot of work that she's going to have to get done. So I'm very, very hopeful that this will help us kind of just keep that unity in our family during our homeschool time. If it's too much for her to participate in this, I will obviously, just let her go do her own thing, but it will make my mama heart sad. So anyways, I'm super excited to be trying out Gathered Round Homeschool unit studies. I have seen so many great, awesome videos on YouTube on it, and it has just really intrigued me, and so like I said, I'm excited to be diving into that. In my previous video that was posted just before this video, I shared our homeschool room tour for the year, so be sure to check that out, and you will see a little bit of the setup that I have done with adding the North American bird study on it. I happen to have some John James Audubon stuff on hand, so I've kind of decorated the room in that. You can see a little bit here. I'm not quite done, just kind of as I have time and find stuff that I like, I add it to our room decor. And I've put out some other resources, again, that we had on hand. And I happen to have, it's retired now, but the Heritage Letter, if y'all have not checked them out either, check them out. They are awesome. I happen to have the John James Audubon that I bought a while ago, and we never did. So again, this is retired. I don't know if it's available or not. However, she shares so many awesome heritage letters throughout the school year that you should just check them out if you haven't heard of them. Anyway, so I'm excited to finally be using this letter, like I said, because one, I bought it a while ago and I haven't done anything with it. And Logan, he'll be 7 in August, has been obsessed with birds. So I really think that this unit study will go well with our family. And all of us really enjoy going outside and seeing birds and butterflies and gardening. So I just think it'll be a neat time for our family too. Okay, so moving on to our youngest student this year is Reagan, and she is 4 years old. She turned 4 in May, and so she is pre-K age. I don't normally do a super formal pre-K because I am a huge believer in kids being kids and that they learn through play and just kind of by being alongside us while we're doing school. However, the biggest change that is happening in our homeschool this year is I am sending Reagan to VPK at our private school that's down the road from our house. I can't believe I just said that. I have homeschooled all of our children from, pre-K age all the way on up. We have our first high schooler. And honestly, I probably would have done this with some of our other children if the timing was right. There are just some dynamics that it just wouldn't work out, previous years for some of our other children. But this year it kind of works out quite well for Reagan. And she is, not that my other children aren't, but she is just super bright, super eager to learn. She wants to read. She wants to do all the things. Okay, so this school is literally practically across the street from our neighborhood, and it's actually the school that my husband went to. It's a Christian private school. My husband went there from kindergarten all the way up through high school. It's a phenomenal school, and they offer a free pre-K program. And I actually have two very good friends that are VPK teachers there. If y'all don't know, VPK stands for volunteer pre-K. I think it's different in different states and stuff. So it's paid for, even though it's a private school. I don't have to pay for it. But like I said, two of my friends are teachers there, and one of them suggested it to me because they know how Reagan is, that she would just thrive there. And they know that I'm about to have another baby, and they were like, this would really be really good for her. Why don't you just take a break, send her, it's from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock in the morning, and they've actually volunteered to help commute if I need the help. I don't anticipating needing the help with pick up and drop off or anything like that, but like I said, I have two very good friends that can help in that area. I am super nervous about it. Reagan is super excited about it. One of the things that I'm honestly nervous about is, because that's it, like, we're not sending her to kindergarten, is that she'll be disappointed next school year. But we'll see. And I'm not going to lie, like, if she comes out of VPK reading, I will be thrilled. And it's one less kid that I got to teach how to read. Anyway, so, okay, so one of the big things that we're going to do this weekend, she has to wear a uniform. Because like I said, it's a private school. So we have to take her shopping this weekend, which she's excited. We're going to do like a mom-dad date with her and take her shopping and get her all the things that she's going to need. But it's making me tear up thinking about sending her. Oh, okay. All right, so moving on. Okay, so our next student is Logan. And y'all, I am so pregnant and I am so winded just all the live long day. So y'all just excuse me. It's so hot in here. I have the AC cranked down low. Anyway, so for all of our children from Logan, who is moving into second grade on up to high school, we are doing the Good and the Beautiful language arts with all of them. So just to kind of say that across the board. But for math, for my younger kids, starting in kindergarten and first grade, I really like using Abeka math. So that is what we have done. This is one of the things that I have ordered that I have not received yet. He will be moving into Abeka Math 2, but just as a visual, I'm showing you his first grade book. He's actually very math-minded and kind of just like zips through the book. But I really like the way that Abeka has done their math. I have tried several other math programs for younger grades, lower elementary, and that's just what has worked best for us. So like I said, he's doing Abeka Math, the Good and the Beautiful language arts, and I'll show you kind of how I set up the Good and the Beautiful with one of my other kids. And then a good friend of mine suggested trying Explode the Code. I have heard of them obviously for years, but I have never actually done them. They're not that expensive, so I just thought, you know what, we kind of need some reinforcement for all of our kids across the board. So I ordered Explode the Code for 3 of my kids. That this is something, again, with having a new baby, that this is something that they should be able to do on their own, that I can say, get started working on this book if I'm having to step away, to do whatever needs to be done with the baby. Y'all mamas know how it is, right? So I'm excited to try those out as well. And then another thing that I am adding in for 4 of our students, well, kind of, anyways. Okay, homeschool mom confession. I am terrible at teaching spelling. Okay, I've tried a few different things over the years, and I just really stink at it, at following through. So it's one of my goals this year is to work on spelling and writing, like writing essays with my kids, because those are the two areas that I really stink at. So I was researching different spelling programs. I have tried a few different ones over the years, but they're, okay, I don't know. Spelling just seems to be something that's hard. Now, The Good and the Beautiful does have a spelling list in their curriculum, but that's what I'm really bad at, is I just kind of skip over it and we just do the lesson, we do the sight words, we do the other things, but I always forget to stop at spelling, okay? No judgment, please. Anyway, so I ordered a spelling workbook for 4 of my kids that we need to really work on spelling. And after doing some research, I was pretty happy with Spelling Workout. They have, again, I saw some flip through videos on YouTube through this, about this. So it starts off with a story, then it has the list of words, and it gives them an activity to do each day. Now, your eager, students could obviously do more, or you can break it up for your not so eager students, and you can make this last all week. So I'm really hopeful that this helps Mama stick to it because we really just need to work on that. So Logan will have a spelling book. Again, that is one that has not come in the mail. So again, really across the board, the same for Miley. She is going into the 3rd grade. I am moving her up to Abeka Math 3. Again, that's not in the mail yet. I have not received it. So this is the one that she has just finished. Now, normally for 3rd grade, I move my kids to teaching textbooks. Miley, I feel like really just still needs to sit with me and do book work for math. So I went ahead and ordered that book for her, Abeka Math 3. And again, she'll be doing The Good and the Beautiful as well. And I also ordered her an Explode the Code book so that she can sit and work on this independently whenever I'm busy with the baby or so on and so forth. And again, I ordered her a spelling workout book in her level as well. Again, hers is not in the mail, so y'all just get to see what I have. Okay, then moving on to Jackson, who's going into the 5th grade. Okay, same across the board for him except for math. So he will also be doing The Good and the Beautiful, language arts. I also got him an Explode the Code book for, again, reinforcement, and a spelling workout book. Y'all noticing a theme? But for math, he will be on teaching textbooks. He actually does really well on the computer for math, so I really have no worries there. And he actually finished his level pretty early last year, and we've still been doing math throughout the summer. So that is it for our elementary age children. All right, moving on to the middle school kids. Oh goodness, I can't believe that. So I'm just gonna say Peyton and Addison together because they're really pretty much the same. So Peyton and Addison, Peyton is in the 6th grade and Addison is in the 7th grade. Again, they are doing The Good and the Beautiful. How I set it up is I put it all in a 3-ring binder and I print it myself. It is easier for me that way because for the most part, I plan on continuing this with my kids. So I have bought the PDF for the ones that I need. So I just print it myself. Now I do have the HP printer. It's like right above my head here. If y'all don't know about the HP printer, you are totally missing out. It is so worth it. And it is actually, I think, one of the cheapest routes available. Okay. Long story short, you buy the printer, you set up the print plan, you pay whatever you're going to use each month, and they mail you the ink for free. Okay, it's amazing. I will put a link to that in the description box below as well. Anyways, so again, I print them all. I put them in a 3-ring binder. I actually have not finished printing Addison's. I tend to print in what I call chunks, so this is enough work to get her through, a good bit. And then whenever I notice that she's obviously getting through it or she tells me, then I just print another section. Just this way, I'm not printing a ton at one time. And with all the printing that I've been doing for the gathered round, I kind of needed to scatter out the printing for our language arts for these kids. So Peyton, same thing. It's all set up in here and they are pretty much independent with this, which is very, very nice. Just saying. Okay, so they do their Good and the Beautiful work. They read the books that go with it, or I will adapt it in some ways If they aren't thrilled with the suggested reader, I will find a classic literature book and assign that to them instead. I think it's perfectly fine to do those things so that the child stays interested and wants to continue doing the work. So anyways, like I said, The Good and the Beautiful for both of them, level 6 and level 7. They also are doing teaching textbooks online. We need another computer, y'all. One computer. Anyways, we need to get another computer. They also do a typing program online as well. And then kind of their extras besides The Good and the Beautiful is with our co-op, which I will talk about that a little bit more whenever I'm talking about Taylor stuff. So, moving along, are y'all with me? To our first high school student. I can't believe this. Taylor turned 14 a couple weeks ago, actually. And she is going into high school. I remember my first year of high school, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, so I had fun. So that's all that we're gonna say. Anyways, so I actually received The Good and the Beautiful High School Year 1 to do a review on. So I did receive this for free from The Good and the Beautiful, and after I've used it for a few months with her, y'all will get a thorough review from me. Okay, so just a little keep on the lookout later and a little disclaimer here. So again, I have the whole set. It came with a grammar and writing guide. There are 10 high school units. So here's just unit 1 that I have in her bin. Again, you can see how we have all of this set up. I have it like right over here. That's why I'm looking over there and pointing. I have a magazine file bin for each child that they keep all their books in. And you can kind of see that a little bit better in our homeschool room tour video. They also gave me the honors extension, so she can receive an honors credit by completing this book and the study that goes along with it. And so far, what I have looked through, I am really liking, and I really think she's gonna like it too. It comes with, oh goodness, I didn't grab those books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books that she will be reading throughout the year on top of the honors Pride and Prejudice unit. So she is my reader though. I have no doubt in my mind that she can blow through these books and will actually love it, because she really loves classic literature too. So anyways, that is what she's going to be doing this year. And then for history, this is what I do not have to show you guys, but I will put a picture up here. I chose to do Master Books American History with her. Now, I was kind of apprehensive because it has a good bit of reading to that as well. That having so much reading for, English, and then having so much reading for history, and there is a curriculum out there that's more video based. And I was like, well, maybe that's what we should do. And we could even kind of do that as a family, but Taylor really wanted to read. She was like, I'm really not into watching the videos. She would prefer to just read her history curriculum. So that is what we will be doing, and hopefully all goes well, and she's not too overwhelmed. I don't know, I think I'm more nervous than she is. Anyways, so moving on to our co-op. We are blessed and fortunate. We have an amazing co-op family. There's a very, very small chance due to COVID that we will not meet this year, and I'm very sad about that, very. But we have something else in the works that if that does not happen, some of us high school families, or families that have high schoolers in it, will still meet to get this done, because the accountability is just, we need accountability. So the choices that we're doing with that is she will receive a full science credit from doing the labs at co-op, but we do the book work at home, and we're doing Apologia Biology. This is a really heavy book, so all of the assignments will be coming from co-op. Again, the labs will be done in class, book work will be done at home. Now, the other thing that our co-op does is an art class. So if our co-op is not able to meet during COVID, or because of COVID, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do about this, but our co-op offers an art class, and I was going to turn that into an elective credit for her. I've already talked to the teacher and the directors, and kind of what you can do, at least in our state, is she obviously participates in the art class at co-op, and then she can be given homework and stuff to do at home, and then takes it back to her co-op teacher, and that by the end of the year would turn into an art credit or an elective class credit. So I'm very, very hopeful that that will still happen. I am borderline thinking about signing her up for a virtual class through our county's school system for American Sign Language. I have not done that yet, and that's on my list to look into. So anyways, are y'all still with me? That's a lot. That's 7 students, 7 different grades, and my mind's kind of boggled right now. So anyways, that is our plans for the year, our hopes and dreams, and sending our first high schooler, and my first time sending someone to VPK. But again, I know that, and actually I didn't say this, I don't think. We found out that Reagan got one of our good friends as her teacher. So she is over the moon excited because she loves Miss Brooke. So that's what's keeping me going, is that she will be with one of our good friends. So anyways, like I said, I will put links in the description box below. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will try my best to answer them. And I have been promising to get this video out, and I am sorry that it's kind of later in the planning year, school year. People are already starting, but I really just kind of wrapped my brain around our upcoming school year. So anyways, this is it. I got to get back to binding all these Gather Round books. I only have this one done because that's how slow my life is going. I'm moving at a snail's pace right now. So I've got one done. I've only got 5 more to go. So anyways, I hope that you all are blessed, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. What? You hit your nose? Oh, you want one of those? Okay. Oh, you're hungry. Okay. It's hot. Are y'all hot?
Yeah. Be a blanket for it.
Okay, I gotta get her for a snack. I gotta put up all these books now. Okay. Oh, goodness. Now all the stuff I have to put back up. Yeah, because of you. Here's my helper, huh? Oh, and I got a binding machine for putting together all these books. But we're kind of having fun with it.